Hey, what's cooking? So, first of all, let's go with connected smoke. Get stuck here, aim right over here, and do a simple jump throw. It's going to smoke off connector completely. It's a faster way of throwing it. If you have this particular spawn, you can count 1, 2. I see them as mountains. And the third one, you want to click between the second and the third, right over here, and do a jump throw. And this is also going to land in the same spot, covering you completely. For the window smoke, you should know all the insta smokes. I have a video. If you want to check it out at the end of this video, you should. And if you're having trouble throwing the garbage can de-striff jump throw, I have a simpler jump throw for you. So let's say just walk along these lines, try to look as straight as possible, and then you'll reach right over here. Over here, you can correct your error by aligning this into the center of the white border of the window and just do a normal run throw. Aim here, normal run throw. Now this is going to smoke off window on the left side so that there's no funny business. No one's gonna stand on the bench and try to shoot you. I'm making no cuts here so that you see that it is very stable and very easy to do. So I'll just come over here, try to look as much straight as I can. And then for my insurance, I'm gonna align it in between and just do a simple forward run throw. If you want it to be a little bit right, you can aim a little bit right, but I like my smokes this way. You can see there's no gap. For the short smoke, I like to throw this variation, come down from here, align this together because it lands on top of the boxes there and no one can boost behind it, so it covers me a lot. This is very stable to throw. But if you want something shallow, you can just come down from here, aim right over here, and just do a simple jump throw. This is going to smoke it off much more shallow. Top mid smokes are also important. So if you aim a little bit left from here, this smoke will drop right on the edge and it will give you one sneaky angle over here to catch the window player off guard. You can do the same here. This is a little bit harder to pull off and this works fine as well. Next up we have flashes. This is the top mid flash that your teammates must be throwing for you or should be throwing for you. Blinds the window guy completely. But if anyone is up here, they're not gonna get so much blinded by it. That's why you can throw this flashbang if you want to take a solo peek. This is going to blind this guy as well and also the window guy. It's not gonna blind a teammate. You should also be pairing this with these flashes. So these are some chain flashes you should be throwing. For the connector flash, come up a little bit up right over here. It's going to blind anyone holding these angles. If you want to flash your team in to B shot, you can throw this flash. This will blind anyone playing deep at B site. This will help you do a proper B split, but not advert and get right. For that, I like to throw this flash. Just run forward and jump throw. And this is going to completely wipe out anyone playing close, advert, get right. If you're underpass, you might have already seen this flashbang from my channel. Then again same, right click over here, right click jump throw for the window flash. These are some general flashes that you can use. This one for doing a split, blinds the jungle guy completely, blinds the city guy in all these positions. If you want to take con control, throw a smoke like this and a molly like this. Now let's talk a little bit about mid wall bangs. So a lot of you guys might be spamming rifles in any position over here, but you have to realize that these parts of boxes, like they're not wall bangable. Through a rifle, you can only wall bang through these parts like this center over here, the right side of this heart and the right side of these boxes. So there's an easy way to align. Left side, you want to be aiming right below that red line. Same thing, you want to wall bang from the places the wall bangs are possible. This is for anyone pushed up. This lineup is for the right side. So spam through the wall bangable positions. For B shot is quite simple because you're just aligning it with the blue wall. And connector, super simple as well, as you can simply just wall bang like this. The window molly is a little bit harder to pull off for some people, but this is a lineup that works consistently. So you want to be aiming right over here, right of that window. Run forward till you reach the wall almost and just left click throw. So make sure you're standing around this shadow. Run almost till you reach the wall and just let it go. This is some top mid utility. Just run forward, left click, smoke. Same thing works for a simple Molotov as well. If you want to smoke off B shot shallow, you can throw this lineup. And if you want a deeper smoke, you'll see this window and just run forward and throw. Because it's hitting the right slanted edge, it will smoke it off deeper. This is for your jungle smoke. And if you want to throw your con smoke, make sure your grenade pin is in line at this position, a little bit away from the edge like this. Then stand, a simple left click throw. This will smoke off top con, right in the center. Now let's look at some pro example. You can see these flashes being thrown like chain flashes to avoid any push that's happening. This is an insta smoke which is being thrown, and again same thing. Now the reason why I aim my smokes a little bit left is to avoid those angles. Also, if you see all these rounds, they have been flashing like this, but the only round in which they do not do that, okay, they are accounting for the enemy's flashes that they are going to push. But if you look at this round, they're not going to be throwing any flashes. They're just going to sneak up, and here they're going to pay the price. So they lose mid control over here. Over here, you can see a flashbang flying too deep. That is because they're trying to sell a fake A execute or a A split. So he's just going to take connector control, flash B short. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to, first of all, separate the CTs from utilizing their resources very efficiently, because you're pressing them on different parts of the map. This is spreading them thin, limiting their resources and limiting the angles they can fight from. You might be wondering why he's clearing mid now. That's because even though he flashed, he's accounting for the worst case scenario that the guys might have pushed. And again, you have the plan working out because they were supposed to do a B split and the A hit was just a ruse. The pros prefer to throw this flash, however I do not like that flash, so I made my own versions for you. So you can see, and this top con smoke was thrown to fake it even more. If you're going solo mid and your team is smoking mid for you, the reason you would want to be going there is to, again, take away resources from the main hit, so that when your main hit does occur, they do not have as much as manpower or utility to deny your plant. So you can be doing a B main push and this guy is wondering, oh, you have conditioned them so much that like, again, they're pushing mid. And then suddenly the person realizes that the person has been bamboozled completely. And it doesn't have to be a loud approach always. You can also play a sneak kind of timing. And if you aim like this over here and do a simple jump throw, this is a top con smoke for you. This is the gift at the end of this video. Make sure you use your presence of mind. And if you're in a low elo game, just knowing some of this utility will be a round changer for you.